Guys, welcome back to the railway, and as promised, here's a better look at the Tri-Ang Coronation. And you'll notice she's not coupled to her coaches at the moment, and that's because I want to try and give you a better look at some of the modifications that have happened to this loco. Now this loco is quite rare for me because it's the only loco I've ever had that's required an outright replacement motor. I've never had to do that before. But I'll show you inside and you'll see that it has been heavily modified. So as you can see immediately, it doesn't look quite normal. You can see that these pickups, oh my goodness, there's a big hair. Let's get rid of that. Yep, that's the joys of a carpet layout. You've got to always be plucking hairs from stuff. So as you can see, the pickups are all soldered on. They were dropping off when I first got them, so as you can see they've been redone. This is the original solder here, this bit, but this is all brand new and that's holding it on. As you can see, there's all sorts of paper and stuff to hold the body on, but this is just to kind of fill in some space, and this screw actually goes right the way back to the body near the chimney. The front bogie is not a Tri-Ang one, it's also got pickups on it, but that's been replaced for a more realistic one. At the back you can see similar paper holding things on, and that's because if you look here you can see a join about here. You can't really see it, but that's because the body has been extended a little bit so that it's actually a truly realistic length, and then more realistic handrails and such have been added, because I don't think you'd normally get those with Tri-Ang. And then the cab has been replaced as usual. Let me just get this bogie right. And the traditional Tri-Ang cab, let me just stick the light on, is still there as usual. But this isn't filth, by the way, that's just where they've added it. Same story with the tender. We've now got a screw holding it on, which may seem dodgy, but you can't actually see it. I think it's got new wheel set, and it's a mainline tender by the looks of it, because that's more realistic. Again, been slightly modified towards the back end. It's a better job though, you can't tell. And inside it's pretty much the same as your traditional Tri-Ang locomotive. But she runs fine now, so let's get her onto the rails and I will show you her running. Alright, so I'm going to do my best to perform a gentle couple. She's not coupled. Try again. Nope, not happening. Okay, this is where the hand of God will intervene then. You see, it works when the hand of God does it. Anyway. Let's give it a shot. Oh, come on. Yeah. And it's not a particularly big rake of coaches either. But she's got it now. Now she's not what I'd call a hauler, because 3 coaches is just about the limit, but she certainly looks nice when she's running. Okay, I've just brought the Coronation to a stop for the moment in order to show you this, which is at the completely other end of the scale, really. This is a Lima Class 31, and you've probably seen it before. Before my V-Trains Class 37, it was the most powerful loco I've got, and it's now been dwarfed by the Class 37. It was service day yesterday, so it was, I have a service day every month anyway, but it was this the turn of the Class 31 amongst about 10 or 20 others to have a service, but this one, it turns out, all the nasty lead-free solder had all dried out, and it was and the wiring had basically gone, so she wasn't running at all. So I've rewired her entirely, and so she's been running on the layout, kind of to be rerunning just to make sure that it's all working nicely. So to put the two opposites together, I suppose, we'll see how she runs. Make sure she's on the tracks. And I think the traction tyres are slipping a bit, so I might have to attach those more firmly, but she should pull, well, she should pull this rake of freight. Bearing in mind that all the wagons are full of real stone, so they do weigh quite a lot. There's about 1 kilo here, so here we go. Wrong way. Not too quick. And there she goes. And I'll get the Coronation going as well. Where's she got to, eh? There she goes. Now, she didn't cut out there, she was just wheel slipping. So, I'm not sure what the story is behind that. Look at that. Insulating tape all over the floor. Anyway guys, we'll leave it there then. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a like if you liked it, and give us a like if you didn't like it. And I hope you have a great weekend when it finally comes around, and I'll see you next time. Cheers guys.